Even if there's only one string, it still can compose a beautiful chapter. Even if there's only one balloon, it still can take you somewhere far and high. Even if this is not a luxury house, but we are loving this house.
Loving this house.
Loving this house.
There are lots of words in house. Children's growth is really a worry.
It really worries parents.
We always say we should grow with EQ.
And also AQ.
What is AQ?
AQ is adversity quotient.
Adversity quotient, which means how you will deal with the problem when you face it. Let's see.
Okay, let's welcome from China, Zheng Yunzhi. Hello everyone, I'm from China. Call me Yunzhi.
Zheng Yunzhi from China has 2 children.
Sawadika, Sun Lian from Thailand. Sawadika. Hello, hi everyone.
Sun Lian from Thailand has 2 children.
Zhang Qingzhu from Indonesia. Hello, my best friend.
Zhang Qingzhu from Indonesia has 2 children. And of course, there are experts to solve problems.
Yes.
And also the person who had the experience to tell the theory. Who we invite is Dr. Wang Hongze. Dr. Wang is a children behavior therapist. Wang Hongze, children behavior consultant. And he is also CEO of Leader Kids Association. Teaching more important thing is than IQ. Last time we talked about EQ.
This is the sequel.
Yes. Today we'll talk about AQ. AQ is important, just like we mentioned. If you can rise once you fall, anti-stress is really a good assignment. There are many kids who really need a diversity quotient.
Yes.
So they won't be called strawberry generation. Can handle failure. How to get up after failure. Healthy mind once you fall from frustration.
Yes, okay. Thank you. Doctor. Please have a seat.
Thank you. The other one is the famous celebrity, from a famous singer to business lady of hop.
Right.
Zhen Li.
Hello everyone, I'm Zhen Li. Hello, Zhen Li.
Zhen Li, from singer change to F&B owner, successful in spicy hot pot business, titled as Spicy Queen in Showbiz. She's going to tell us some experiences in her house. My kids can handle the spice.
Who can succeed from the suffer
Who
of
can success?
Okay, that's right.
From the suffer of hot.
Yes.
Okay, the first one is many kids, they are not patient. Ask them to queue or ask them to wait. You can have this after you finish your meal. No, I have to eat this. And whatever you tell them, they interrupt.
Right. The kids nowadays have no patience.
Zhen Li, are your kids also like that?
Not a chance. No, just kidding. My kids are also the same. They are like rushing things. Maybe the sister is a girl, so it's a bit better. But the younger one is a boy. For example, when I'm talking to the sister, he keeps interrupting. And usually I will let him know, don't interrupt, mommy is not finished yet. And he will be waiting until the middle when I'm trying to my breath. He says, you finished. You finish it?
It's
right,
my turn
yet. Keep say that. I see.
How do you handle him?
Actually, because I think it depends. Take my son, for example. He's almost 4 years to mid-class. He's more understand now, but it was different before or whatever. You try to tell him. He totally can't understand. The best I did, I told him, no interrupt. When he interrupted, I'd tell him we are talking. If you break in and interrupt us, and he would, then he will realize he can't do this. That was because the punishment. But sometimes the punishment isn't working, so if there's no punishment, he'd think he didn't mean to interrupt. Because he'd said, Mommy, I have something to say. Yes, I can talk. He would think this way.
That?
Right, I also wonder, he already asked my permission. Mommy, I have something to say, and can I not let him know? Right.
So, you know, some teachers in kindergarten will teach the kids to raise hands before talking because the kids are short-tempered and impatient. Some kids would do this. Miss, do you know that? You know that?
Talking while raising their hands.
Talking while raising their hands.
Talking while raising
the
their hands.
training doesn't work. What can we do, Dr. Wang? Tie up their arms? There's a psychology experiment. It's called a marshmallow theory. Divide kids into 2 groups. One group is told that each one of you will get a piece of marshmallow if none of it is missing. The other group is also told the same, but once the questioner leaves, they already start to eat. And the result of the tracking of two groups of kids when they grow up, most of CEO happen to those who can wait.
Those who can wait.
Right. And those who can wait, who are more patient, the personality developed from childhood, the achievement later is bigger. Let's ask if any of their kids could happen to become a CEO.
Okay, let's ask Yunzhi first. So far, the possibility of the CEO is still far away. Because no one is patient. While the older one is talking, the young brother already interrupts. While talking to the younger, the older brother keeps saying, I wanna go first. They will fight to each other before anything is finished, because they all rush to be first. Right.
How do you deal with it?
I don't have solution yet. Okay, not a problem. We'll leave it to the daughter later. Okay, how about Lian? Sometimes when we are talking, he will interrupt. I say, wait for daddy and mommy finish. After the adult finish, we'll have time to talk. Because back in Thailand, they should kneeling to wait. Right. When adult finish and raise their hands, still wanna talk.
So your kids also kneeling with arms raised?
No, I'm very democratic.
Does he follow the rules? The rules you set?
Because his father is fierce, so he waits, afraid of daddy.
Fear the bad guy.
Right. Okay, Chinju's two daughters last time came, so cute. They are really behave. Maybe probably they are two girls. They are much better. But two of them together, sometimes it still happens. I wanna talk first. Because I'm younger, I'm older, I can talk first. But when adults are talking, they won't do that. They'll wait on the side, holding something and look at you. Giving signs that I have something to tell, something to say, asking you to stop immediately.
They're watching NBA games. On the issue of teaching the kids to be patient, what we are afraid is the parents who can keep promise. What does it mean? We all hope the kids can talk in manner and to be polite while talking. After all, the interruption is a behavior impolite. But in the definition of impolite in each family is different. Some things is impolite. How can you interrupt? The kids will never get a chance of lesson, but some parents like Zhenli teach very well. They probably say, you can try it again. Yes, I'm angry because this is serious as same as beat up. The kids will learn. First one is about attitude. The second one is what I just mentioned. You can keep promise, which means please wait. We will let you talk. Just wait for me. Hello? But answer the phone and keep talking. Can you wait? That's a parent without a credit. The kids can't wait any longer. That's why they interrupt. There it is.
This is serious.
Yeah. So some kids for sure were born naturally who is impatient, but the education can also cause the same. So there should be a game or activity in the house to teach the kids to stop and think. Such as let's play a game. Please, Stanley. Come, rock, paper, scissors. Whatever I give, you lose to me. The one lost. You sign the one lost.
How do I know what you
I'll
are
show
gonna
first,
give?
and you go later.
Get ready. It's not
easy.
too hard. It's hard. Actually, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Okay. I'll go
Okay.
first. There we go. Why do we put this game into the book? Because you must think, you must observe, you must wait.
Right.
Sometimes why we put a group of kids to train this, because they are too impulsive. Not even finish the first words, they already go to the door wearing shoes. I say, clean up the house, why do you wear your shoes? Something like this. The kids easily get impulsive. It happens a lot to interrupt others while talking. So this activity can be used to train them. This is game. Yes, we usually are taught to win over others, right? But in the reality or the environment after grow up, you probably meet some other people better than you. You might still lose. That's why we encourage many parents to play the real game. Why do you step back for the kids whatever happens? He's getting older from 4, 6, 8. He's older. Because in his education environment, I only have one kid. Who else I can step back? When the kid's in school, why is this happening?
It's shocking.
He realized the environment is different from home.
Right.
Can your kids handle the frustration?
It's fine. This is fine. There was once the sister came to tell me something. She cried, and I said, "Can't you just step back for your brother?" My daughter said.
What did Zenli's daughter say? We will tell you after the break.
在发展中心的时候，曾经我听到有身为姐姐的讲了一句话，那让爸爸妈妈哑口无言。
什么话？
他跟爸爸妈妈讲，为什么我就是生来当姐姐？我怎么那么倒霉？因为
发生什么事？
因为爸爸妈妈每一次只要犯错的话，第一件事情就是讲说。
Step back for your brother, my daughter said, who set the rule that I've to step for younger, and this belongs to mine. He didn't ask my permission to take my stuff. Why should I have to step back? I realized after my daughter came to me, right, who said it? No one sets the rule the older one should step back. There's really no one because there is nothing to be said, and in my daughter's case, I've told her it's all fine, whatever she thinks, but to the score of the exam. I don't concerned over the number, but I would say I'll ask you for those you were wrong, as long as you can answer me correct. That's okay.
So your kids won't be sad, like I'm sad because I didn't get number
no,
one?
Especially my son. He never thinks to be number one because his never let him win. He's used to be the second. He's used to be it. But I think it's even better. It's even better. If you fight everything for number one to be the top, sometimes when you in crowd feather, the parents won't be easy to take care. Before when my daughter lost playing game, she got angry, playing with other kids. I told her that you think the other way. You are number one from the back. You are also number one. And my daughter said later, right, you see I counted from the back. It's number one. I said this is different. Don't use it on your
Your kids
score.
are easy to comfort.
Better not.
How about Yunzi?
So far, it's still okay in my house. They don't compare all those to handle.
How old?
One is 6. One is
Not
5.
yet?
No, still young. Like the younger one is better in school. While people are talking about him, he's proud to tell others that my brother is number one. He often goes on performance, represent others. He's
How
proud.
about himself?
He's always the last one. How come they can be so different? Right, much different. The older brother doesn't care too much on this. But he would tell us he gets jealous. He compares same issue like, I wanna drink. Give your water to him first. He gets mad or jealous. He doesn't want to step back, right?
In the development center I heard once, it was from an older sister. What she said let the parents be silent.
What was it so serious?
She told her parents, why was I born to be an older sister?
Whoa.
How come I'm so bad luck? Because
What's happened?
Because the parents' first thing to tell the sister, whatever happens, you're older. Why don't you understand and fall back? He's younger, he doesn't know yet. First, unfair punishment. This is one. Second, there is what she can change is the priority of first and second.
Yes.
Right. The sister, she must be sad. Right.
Yes.
It's not fair.
Good.
Being the first is not what
That's
I choose
why
to be.
she said that.
Right. I can't change the fact because every time this is always the reason. That's why we will teach many parents during their education about punishment to the point, not to person.
Yeah.
We explain what's the reason. You sleep this. I punish you not because you are the first kid. It's because you sleep this. Or you grab something not belongs to you. Grab others in my family first of all is the punishment. So you don't tell me other reasons or because you're older. No, I never do that. Make it clear. To the key point.
Ah, I see. Okay, how about Lian? About your kids? My education is older, fall back for younger, but the younger gives respect. It's mutual. Right, mutual. But sometimes it seems not working because the younger one always takes advantage.
It's always like this. The younger takes advantage.
Right, and keep falling back for
Why
him.
does the sister keep doing that?
The brother.
Oh, why does the brother do that?
The brother is older. He knows things more.
That's because you all tell him he should fall back.
Right. But the younger should respect.
But would he get crazy one day?
Crazy?
Did
Sometimes.
Did he ever? Did he?
But the punishment we do is to both of them. So how did you punish him when he got crazy? Because you two should get along well. I said you two should get along well.
But Mom, you're not fair.
Right. It doesn't feel fair. It's the same.
You can't leave it away. Or talk to Dr. Wong.
I say you should get along well. If there's an argument, then one of you is wrong. If you can't get along well, the punishment to both of you is nothing. Just like the way in Thailand. Kneel down.
But he did it worse. Why should I do the same?
That's why it's important to get along. Both should be punished. That's the reason why. You can't keep fighting, but they might just play around.
Dr. Wong, how do you see this issue? Actually, ask the younger to respect. It's really hard in the education nowadays.
Right.
Actually, the younger always take advantage from older ones. Especially the case there's an older brother and a younger sister. The sister looks like a small bully or a princess.
Yes, princess.
And sometimes plays some mind tricks, playing sweet on the side of the parents. He is pulling me again, playing weak. And the father goes, "What are you doing?" Not only this, see the sister. But
doing that.
it's true. That's why I'm telling you, the younger one will never think they don't understand yet. What to teach still should be done.
I think this
But
is
what
next.
happened to the first and second is easily seen.
That's
true. We often train if 2 or 3 kids in your house keep reporting to one another every day, it's annoying. You won't have a peace and quiet family life. Sometimes we may even do opposite way. You tell me, he is being bad. But what did you see the younger brother behave well today?
See the good side.
I often see his bad side of behavior.
He only sees the bad side.
There are many. Because he wanna fight for parents' care and love. That's why he only sees the bad sides of siblings. Keep saying what he was doing. Who would say something good for this?
That's
Isn't
the
it?
point.
This is when the parents should guide them. You can tell me today. What did you see your brother behave well today in the kindergarten? Inspire the kids to think his brother also has good side of personality. This is an actual solution.
Okay, let's ask Qingzhu. What problem do your kids have?
Failure?
Right. In my case, I think the older knows how to take advantage. The older, but they both looked at the older sister was nice. It's not a bully. I think the first sister is more like a princess at home. Really, because the younger take good care of her. Oh, that's the other way around. Even when they are sleeping.
What is Shinju's daughter's sweet action?
你让别人背出发现你会安心吗？用这样的方式跟他沟通。然后如果你看到我打姐姐，你会很开心吗？如果我打妹妹，你很开心吗？
我很开心呢。
对，没有。
对，我们家2个都是这样。我要打弟弟的时候，姐姐说哈哈哈。
She will take good care of her sister. Even when they wake up, she will wake up their sister first and ask her to wait. She will prepare her sister clothes to school. It's true.
Very sweet.
It's true, very sweet. And I asked her why she did that to her. And when I'm angry to first daughter, Mom, don't mad at her. She's my sister. I should take care of her. It's so sweet.
Where did she learn this?
Because I told her they should watch over the other. If so, there won't be anyone will bully you outside the house. But the older sister didn't help the younger. Yes, she will do it too, such as if she back from school, she will buy 2 portions for snack, and others said, "You are so skinny and not too high. Can't you finish 2 portions?" She replied, "No, this is for my sister." She also takes good care. They are really close. Right, very close. And if they do something wrong, they'll call me first. There was once when I was taking work from TV channel and also busy. They still call me. She says what happened to her sister, and the older sister quotes saying the youngest, "I say you two are amazing." Both of them don't want to report the other bad things. I say it's okay. I'll take care of it when we are back, and you tell me how bad it is. And you think talking about others is a bad thing? You'll feel comfort if you see others being punished. Talking to her in this way. And if you see I beat up your sister, would you be happy? Would you be happy if I beat the sister?
I'm happy.
Right. When I'm about to punish the brother, the sister said, "Ha ha ha, you gotta punish it. You are so mean." If this is what's going on, I show it to her. Punish the sister for real. I did punish them. When the younger was saw it, she started to cry just when I was about to punish the younger sister. The older one starts to cry. Since then, she didn't dare to do the same. If she did something wrong, she will tell me, "Mommy, I'm sorry." 2 of them will report to me first. I think it's her. That's because they both the girl.
Yes.
Like us. 1 boy, 1 girl. It's hard.
I have 2 boys.
It's hard too.
Right. Dr. On.
No, I like to ask the daughter. Is it correct to solve Jinju's case?
Mommy Jinju is taking a very good education. This teaches them empathy. When we are yelling all day and be the mother without temper, why didn't you tell her to feel how others will feel?
That's right.
Right, that's called empathy theory. Many parents don't know that education should be the same whether you have 2 boys, 1 boy, 1 girl, or 2 girls. It's all same. It's all same. You should teach them empathy. It's easy to teach them this. Keep reminding them the other one is important to you, or I'll take him away, I'll take him for shopping. You stay home alone. 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. Will you feel boring? That's called empathy.
Right. If my daughter says you take him away quickly, Mom, take him to Taipei and don't come back.
What do? That means it's not enough.
It's not strong enough.
I'll take the brother traveling abroad for a few days to let her have the feeling. It's not enough. Right, not enough. So the empathy education is very good. Each one needs it. We didn't have enough in childhood.
No, not from kid.
Very naughty. Naughty. Right, complain.
Didn't you say when you were at school, 1 foot is inside the classroom, the other one's outside?
Right, naughty, yeah. You run over when seeing someone.
Luckily, you only have 2 feet, or it will be strange.
So exciting. What can we do to those special kids? We will encourage the parents of the group of the kids sometimes to separate the kids for a while to train emotion management and empathy. Because each kid is born in different personality and quality. Like the sister is so sweet, but maybe the older one is not. When that's the personality, there's still some time for a long education.
Yes,
right,
separation.
At this moment, the sisters or the brothers, they all can have time to be alone, only if you teach in different. Because 2 of them are different, the quality is different. You can't use the same standard to both of them, and they both follow the same rules. But the problem is the older one is lazier and the younger one is hard worker. She's my sister, I have to help her. It's different.
For this part, 2 of my children are different. When we are at home, I say I can be daughter, you be mother. Let her play the role.
Role play.
She was really nerdier, but teach her by this slowly. Her personality changes. Right, and from the change, we will say, I'm your daughter, and you should take care of me. You are the mother. I'll call you mommy. Mommy, help me this, help me that. And when she thinks it's bothering, I don't want to be a mother.
Role play. This is also a good way.
So learn from this. Even the same if they do something wrong. When young sister is wrong, the older one will accompany her to be punished together. And the same as the other way around, by this, both of them will be careful to do something wrong.
It's like serial punishment.
Right, it's like that. Right.
We have next question. Well, your children do things very slow and they don't
Not
look
interesting.
interesting to anything. Seems they don't care, seems they do, but also they
Being weak
don't.
and soft.
真理.
In my case, the first girl is fine because she is probably more independent. That's why she has her own opinion when doing things. She will tell you, Mommy, I want to learn something. And she will go practice. The brother maybe because the age difference, 5 years difference, so sometimes when she yells at him or something, it makes him think whatever he does will get better.
And you're never.
Right. The most simple case is to clean up the toys. The sister will still lecture me even I do clean
Finding
up.
the excuse.
Right, because I still have something to insist. For example, to clean up their own toys by
Does
themselves.
the younger brother have problem in this?
He's slowly that's the problem. That's the reason. Like my son started to work while over 1 year old. Started to work and speak when he was 2.
She's good is to walk. Then I just take a rest. I'll walk later.
He kept crawling. He can walk. If he can sit, he won't crawl. He won't walk if he can crawl. Really? That's him.
He won't stand if he can lie down.
That's why everyone knows my son is about 4.
Zenli's son is about 4 years old. How happy is he?
我又是急性子，我看他这样真是忍不住，真的是好忍不住，差点没下手。哎，其实有下手好几次。
我儿子除了动作慢之外，就是动作比较慢
脑袋灵光的很。
不是吃饭很快，所以
是因为他就是卖那个麻辣
因为这样子，所以我认定他是可以快。
That's why everyone knows my son is about 4 and almost 30 kilograms.
Ah, he's really a cozy Buddha.
That's true, yes.
The other one, is this a problem? Right, but being slow really touches many mothers' anger. Very, very angry. Because sometimes it's about late to school. Almost missed the bus or something. And you are still being slow and being naive over there? The anger is really about to explode. This can be talked into 2 parts. One is some kids born to move slowly. There really are some born to be this way. There's a group, the natural children, but there is no proof to support with their development, the connection about development.
Besides, he moves slowly. He works
His
slowly.
brain works very well.
No, he eats very fast eating. So that's the reason I think he can be fast enough only if he wants to.
Second is the environment effect. How can acquired environment develop a slow child? Because teaching environment gives too much information. One moment is this, next is that. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Right. For those who has slow sense, those who learn slower, we will recommend the parents to teach one by one, slowly by orders. Clean up those toys on your desk and put on the shoes and ask me later what you are going to do later. What's next? Don't give all the orders in the same time. Clean up the toys, put on the shoes, and bring the water bottle in something, pencil box
that
or
is
something.
awful.
Will you do the same like yesterday?
This is annoying. He will feel bothering if that happens to him. Right, very wordy.
Yes, and the sense of information explodes. The kids can't handle all because they are still learning. When you can handle all those senses, you will realize your action starts to slow down because you need to read all information. You will need to think what exactly mommy asked me to buy. Is it salty cake or sweet one? This will happen. So in the core education, if you find your kids moving slow because this reason, you probably need to take steps by steps, one by one. With the priority, and those we talked about naive children, it's okay, yeah, I'm late. You're nervous, but I'm okay. Because the teacher won't lecture me. Piss off. They can't punish me, so I take my time to the classroom. What can they do if I'm late for the group of children? We will recommend the parents not overprotect them because we all are helping him to build up the environment. We're taking him in that way. Sometimes we need to do it tougher once. For example, being late, I'll leave you alone. Or forget the bag to the school. Many parents will do this and ask me if this will cause any side effect. I say it won't. In previous education, the parents let ourselves be responsible. It's only we help the kids too much now. Whatever it is, we prepare it well. When we go, you worry if the water bottle is prepared, if there's a handkerchief in the bag, or should we wear a sport clothes or uniform? Who should read the school schedule? Sometimes it's because the mother.
It's the mother. Lazy mother can raise independent children. Right, so it's okay if mother's being lazy.
Are three of you a lazy mother? Yunzi?
What I need to learn is to be a lazy mother after today's class. You got it, that's good. My first boy, when he was in the year of middle class, we just sent him to kindergarten. We found his whole condition in school was not good, either at home. He would pause while doing something or even stop, like out of power. He could daydream for over 30 minutes. We used to 30 minutes? Really? Because I have no patience. I couldn't hold it, watch him like that. It's really hard, almost hit him. You hit him? Several times, be honest. Oh, wait a minute, doctor.
What can we do? Yunzi has brought out the third problem of the kids. Lack of attention could be the reason of slow action. Right, there's a group of children, their attention is weak. You can find it out during kindergarten, so we can play another simple game. Pengren, later when I say one, you say two. When I say two, you say one. Two replace one, one replace two. 2 1 2 2 1. 1 2 1 2 1. This we call listening concentration. Why do we train like this? Because some kids about their listening. Huh? You say 3, but I only heard 1. It matches to what Yunzi mentioned. Hanging.
Right, so true.
So there's a problem like this.
Yes,
There are some more interesting games such as 小桃. If I say 1, you touch your head. 2, you touch your ear. 3, and you stand up. Okay? 3 1 2.
3 is
3,
to
1,
stand
2.
up. Stand up first.
You stand up first. Okay, so you can see.
She isn't focused well.
Remember the game we used to play?
Does it work?
Right, so these are solutions to train their concentration, to avoid inattentive issue during childhood, and cause slow action in the environment.
Yes. How about Lian? My kids are really independent.
So you are lazy?
I don't admit I'm lazy, but I'm busier. Busier, yes. From first grade, I asked him to walk to school by himself. Because there are volunteer mothers and his homework, I'm focused on helping his homework. I'm busier than other when he has a test. I need to teach him and tutor him in homework. I practice first before teach him. You are so busy, I'm tired. And he didn't score well in school, so I think I should just let him work on himself. No, you still need to involve the kids. And I don't worry for my second kid. He does his own homework. I only need to sign and his score is good.
So it's open mind.
Yeah, like my family, I set the rules about homework. She doesn't perform well either, not too many. I tell her to go to bed at 10:30. So you must finish it before 10. If you don't finish it, then leave it and go to bed. Go to sleep. Or you won't wake up the next morning. I want you to sleep enough. But she said the teacher will give her a lesson. That's why I asked you to come back at 6. There are 4 hours for you to do the homework. Can you arrange well your 4 hours?
The most important is what she mentioned. Self-management, sense of timing, and sense of space. There's order in life. This is important because most of the kids don't know what to do at a certain hour, don't know where to put a certain place. These are the common problems. So you say, should we involve or not? Many mothers really think the same, that the first kid is here to pay back the thickness. They are all grow better. Actually, it's not.
Payback, yes.
Actually, it's not. It's because we have learned some experience from the first kid. So we know how to let go to the second one. But mostly we keep eyes closed on the first. We were the new handy mother. I didn't have the technique to raise the kids. Based on the book. Or afraid something missing, some part. But you think we follow the rules to raise the kids and the mother's on top watching. Dun dun dun. It's wrong again. It's wrong again. Still wrong again. Like this. The words are never good. But the one you let it go, they learn from the mistake. It's supposed to like, I want to do something quick, something fast, and I practice my writing. That's the difference.
Yes.
So sometimes we overprotect the first kids because they're slower action and being innocent characteristic. So we should be responsible of our teaching.
Yes, okay. How about Qingzhu? Because I think standing on the position of kids is important, such as she says, Mom, I don't want to do homework. I don't know how. I'll teach her, I said, and I always encourage her. Homework, right? They are annoying. Why do they give us so many homeworks? I said, it's okay. We don't do the homework. Let's play. I need them to play. When we all have fun, and she is also happy. She said, Mom, can you play with young sister? I want to do homework. She asked herself. Something triggered her. I said, it's fine. It's fine, leave it blank. Tell the teacher what Money says. No, the teacher will punish me, and you will be called by him. I said, it's okay.
This is good.
I said it's okay. She said it's okay. I'll finish first and play with you after. I like to ask if your kids easily willing to be tired. I'm so tired, I don't want to do. Depends on what to do. For example, my son, because now I asked the kindergarten teacher to take him to run the court after lunch break. The teacher told me he runs only half round and shouts.
What did Zhenli's son say to cancel the idea to ask him to lose weight?
他的以后发展没有在读书这一块，到目前为止，他读书真的，一读书屎尿特别多。他一写功课，妈妈，我好热，妈妈，我要喝水，妈妈，我要这样，我要那样。阿公阿嬷超疼的，比你们想象中更疼。
Because now I asked the kindergarten teacher to take him to run the court after lunch break. The teacher told me he runs only half round and shout, Teacher, I'm tired and I'm hungry again. So the teacher says, I think maybe we don't let him exercise too long. I said, yes, sorry to bother you. The reason I asked him to exercise is he can lose some weight instead of keep eating. In all kind of sport, he easily shouted tiring, but the rest is fine. That's why he is weighted 30 kilograms. Yes.
We used to have many friends, weak in class, strung out of the school.
Yes, right.
And we asked them, always good in play.
But there isn't. I think that's because our background. Now the school is more interesting, and the way they teach at school, they don't punish or beat up, or those very serious punishment. Now, no physical punishment, so many teachers will teach throughout many games. She is happy to go to school. It's good to let the kids find their own way.
Yes.
Right. How about you guys? Would you kids easily say I'm tired? So far, I don't see from the younger. The issue of the older is study. The rest, he is okay.
But when he is daydreaming, isn't it?
I'm tired. He already passed the stage. He passed it. It's better. Now it's about study. I think his study is the biggest problem now. Just like the doctor mentioned, he has no talent on study. So far, when he begins to study, and so many problems. When he starts, Mommy, I'm hot. Mommy, I wanna drink. Mommy, I want this, I want that. He can take 3 hours to finish homework. He texts you as he's mad. Does he have many interests? Let him motivate. Like my daughter, she likes one of her cousins. I promise her, if she can finish homework before each Friday, she can play at her cousin's and stay until Sunday. I'll pick you back. So as she thinks she can go there, she'll do in general. I give her 4 hours to arrange her own time. She still needs more than 1 hour to finish it. But if she knows she can go, she will finish it. So you make him motivated. For example, if he has an interest, you say, if you finish, I'll let you do it. Like what Jenny mentioned, I haven't discovered yet because I really think the kids are too happy. No other words, he's also first grandson, a treasure in grandparents. Whatever he's punished by me, they all come around. He went out to first floor to his grandparents. Right, be with grandparents. From evening to next day morning. I'm the only bad guy in the world. They are all nice, true. I'm really tired. Grandparents will never be bad. Right, so this is the current...
It's really bothering. Actually, like the generation gap is one of the issues we discuss a lot. We often say we can't change the way how previous generation teach. We really can't, because that's already rooted. He is the treasured grandson. Because they have a theory to pay back. The parents before, we were busy to take care of you. Now I have more time. There's a grandson I can take care, and you still involved. So when the kids go wrong, I'll ask you if you can teach. Right, but in front of the grandson, isn't like this? Bad mommy. She can teach always. Right, so when you are teaching your kids, and you can't change anything from last generation, I'll suggest you to isolate. Not in front of your elders. But in private, you can take your kids out where he doesn't have anyone. What? Mommy takes me to McDonald's, my favorite place, but it turns out it's to lecture me.
Yes, right.
Right.
Will he get hurt?
Don't be afraid if the kids
are not
get
afraid
hurt.
as we think.
Right. Sometimes it's we who worry too much to train independent kids. But the kids nowadays are getting smarter, growing faster, mentally getting more and more mature. He knows better who he can light on.
Who he can take advantage, who he can't.
When he slowly discovered the balance in the family and know how to use it, the parents are under his control.
How about Lian? He's too active, right? But sometimes he's boring. When everything is done, he'll look for his brother. Let's fight. How about that? Let's fight.
Let's fight.
Those are over control. So many of back covers got broken. Right, but once it's 10, he sleeps. He won't wake up no matter what. Okay, how about Qingzhu? Like my cats, just like those we talked about. I think more or less they all have the same experience. But in my case, we lived together with grandparents sent to me when he was in kindergarten. I'll teach her to wash her own lunchbox, but grandmom will have opinion. Why you ask the kids to do this? The mother got lectured, and she said, okay, I don't want to wash, or grandma will yell. I said it's fine. At first, she feels happy because grandma is on her side. I said it's okay, grandma is not here. She's not around. Let's have a meeting. Meeting? Right, a meeting. Let's think Olive's shoes. Are you happy to see grandma wording mommy? How do you feel? If I were you and you were me, right, to let her feel in other position. For example, after punishment, if she cries. We also need to cry in front of her to show her that I also hurt, to punish you because you are my baby.
This mother knows the tricks.
Right. She also needed to act.
If you want to raise a responsible kid who can also manage himself well, sometimes we really need to take some tricks. But back to the topic we talked about, there are 2 levels if the kids easily shouting tired. First is the physical tiredness. Why is there tiredness? The kids generally have bad physical fitness. Usually when they are in the 1st grade, you'll discover their balance is bad. They don't stay if they can sit. Right, many problems. This is called fitness problem on the body. There's one issue happens a lot is if your kid is not one of an attentive group of children, but why can he still do the homework? Because he can't sit straight long to finish the homework. Because his muscle of back has no strength. That's the frequent problem. The other one is tired in the psychology. But talking about this group of children, commonly it's because they have no motivation.
No interest.
Why isn't the art class like what I pictured? It was not fun. Why is there any upgrade program? 20 more classes? Oh my gosh, I don't want to learn the tiredness in psychology. We will tell many parents one thing is to be more thoughtful to choose a talent. Choose wisely and talk with the kids. Maybe you'll see, sometimes we will ask the kids, why do you choose the dance? Their answer is, because the clothes are pretty. She only sees the focus.
Brother's skirt.
The pretty clothes.
Because I asked my daughter, that's why she answered.
Do you know what requires you to dance? No, but the clothes are pretty. Her focus is different from how we see things. Right, at this moment you didn't discuss with the kids before put them to learn something. Then this may cause a very low motivation. Because that's not what they like to do. In fact, how to let the kids be independent, first the most important is the parents need to learn how to let go.
So these mothers are all doing good.
Right, to be lazy mother. Some realize very early, and some also got sudden realization. The earlier you let go, the kids are better to be responsible. So we hope during childhood, kindergarten, or elementary, even in high school, it's all golden timing to develop their adversity quotient. I suddenly recall an ancient idiom, failure is the mother of success.
That's my quote.
Right. Okay, thank you
Okay,
everyone
thanks
to the
everyone.
show. Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.